How's it hanging? That was a bit cringe, but you know how it is. It's always cringe with this. Alright. What am I even talking about? Anyway. Today is a good day-ish for some people. Because we almost got hit by an asteroid again. And this actually is a different asteroid than last time. And it came way closer. This asteroid actually, I believe, made a record for the closest asteroid to Earth, or closest asteroid to almost hit Earth. However, whatever the title is, but basically, the asteroid came within 1,830 miles away from Earth, so it wasn't really that close, but it was definitely seeable. So it was not that big. It was about like the size of a SUV or something like that. People are saying 10 to 20 feet long. This diagram here shows 18 feet long. So, you know, it wasn't that bad. It was called I still don't understand how astronomers think of this. 2020 QG is the asteroid's name. Almost hit us. It was on Sunday, so August 16th. Yeah, that's when it happened. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Sorry we didn't get hit though. Shame. Maybe next time. But yeah. But next up in the news, we have this thing here. Now this might look like Jupiter to you, which it does look like Jupiter, it's sort of supposed to. But this is actually one of the 95 new stars, with quotes around that we found nearby our solar system. So these are called brown dwarfs actually. And citizen scientists, which is like not as qualified scientists, and normal scientists found these 95 things, which I don't know how they missed them in the first place. I mean, they are literally like bigger than Jupiter, like 10 times at least. So yeah, but apparently they just found 95 of them, and yeah. So good on you, scientists. Amazing. Wow. Still don't understand how you missed all those, honestly. It baffles me how you miss so many of those. They're actually not technically stars per se, they're like almost stars because they're slightly too small to glow. So you can't really see them as easily, so I'm giving you an excuse, alright? It's the only excuse I can think of though. So good on you, scientists. Good job on finding 95 new stars. Alright, next up, we got this little boy, the Europa Clipper, which is a mission that will be going to the Europa, which is the moon orbiting Jupiter, I believe. And this is a multi-billion Jupiter mission. But unfortunately, they've just realized that there are some issues with the capsule at the moment. And also, as we know, the log, or I guess the launching pads, are going to be a little bit occupied for the next half a decade due to all the missions going up. You got the Mars and Moon missions, not to mention a whole bunch of other satellites that are probably going up. So the latest possible date, or maybe the earliest possible date, that the Europa Clipper can actually go up is in 2025. And so yeah, honestly, Europa Clipper is not looking so hot right now, unfortunately. But we'll see how it goes. And hopefully they'll get that fixed. I'd like to see what's on Europa. More interesting though is if they went to Titan, because I want to see what's on there. Alright, it could be life. Who knows? Alright, anyway, next up in the news, we got fundraisers. A bunch of fundraisers happened recently, actually. First one I'm going to mention is Pixel, which is a company out of India. They raised $5 million for a new satellite they're making, so good on you, Pixel. I've never heard of you before, but good on you. They're going to use the funds to make their first ever satellite, and then maybe help make their second one. Who knows? But I might be talking about them in the future, so stay tuned for that. And really, just good on you. Yeah. Alright, next fundraiser that happened though is a company called iKala, which is from Taiwan, I believe. And they're an AI customer engagement company. Not exactly sure what that means, but they have raised 17 million recently, and I believe that their total raise was about 30 million. And they're using this money to spread out to Southeast Asia. So again, good on you guys. Really, I really only brought this up because I don't think they're particularly space related, but I was interested with the AI part, and I wanted to mention that AI is actually taking over. Like, this is no joke, they are actually taking over at the moment. Many companies are now investing in AI workers because of the pandemic going on. They're sort of losing workers. So any of you who are in school watching this, make sure that you get that education in and become like a doctor or an engineer or something that actually requires skill, like a lot of skill, knowledge. And you probably will outpace the AI because they're really only using AI for like easier jobs, or I should say not as academic intensive jobs at the moment. But yeah, it's a big shame. A lot of jobs are going to be lost definitely in the coming years. So this is just one example of it I figured I'd mention. But yeah, a little on a lighter note, next fundraiser, and the last fundraiser I have heard of, SpaceX, of course. They have gotten a lot of money. $1.9 billion they have obtained. So again, good on you, SpaceX. I know you're gonna use that for some good stuff. Alright, get us to Mars. You can do it. Yeah, look at Elon there. Elon is the walking meme, guys. My goodness. Oh, it'd be crazy if you like saw this. Elon, my pal, my bozo man. You better do good, alright? Keep up your love triangle with NASA, and everything's gonna be fine, okay? Okay, good job, Elon. Alright, but last and final story was a sort of interesting thing I wanted to bring up. It wasn't really the most revolutionary thing, I would say, but it's something I'd like to point out, is that NASA has made this type of map documenting the years 2000 to 2016 of mangrove habitats. Now, if you don't know what mangrove habitats are, they're basically spread out throughout the world, and they are homes to like very essential species, many birds, fish, etc. You know, a lot of things. And so they made this chart to help see how these very important habitats are being affected at the moment. So I thought I'd point this out because I feel like this is a good example of how space-related research can help the world at the moment, not just going to other worlds to abandon this one, as most people would think. So I just wanted to point this out. I thought it was pretty cool. But yeah, so that's all the stories for today. If you liked this, do whatever you want. But tell me in the comments below if I missed anything that you thought was interesting today, and I will bring it up in the next video. And yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow.